This is my wife, Shayna, my son, Landon, and our neighbors, Courtney and Tim. We are a free country. We get to come and go as we please. We have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom to bear arms. There are lots of things in our country we get to do that other countries do not. We are a free nation. However, freedom is not free. Hello, my name is Scott Seaborn, and I would like to tell you a little bit about the requirements in everyday life of serving in the United States Air Force as an enlisted member. The first thing I'd like to tell you about are the requirements to join. According to Stripes.com, the Air Force has approximately 335,000 people. The first step in becoming one of these personnel is an age requirement. The minimum age to join the Air Force is 18, or 17 with a parental or guardian signature. Once an individual has decided that they'd like to join the Air Force, they would go in and visit a recruiter. The recruiter will make an appointment for them to go and take the ASVAB. The ASVAB is the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery. This battery is a test which measures their knowledge on multiple different areas. The test is scored from 0 to 99. The minimum passing score for the Air Force is a 36. Once an individual has passed the ASVAB with a minimum score of 36, the recruiter will then make them an appointment to go visit MEPS. MEPS is the Military Enlistment Processing Station. Once an individual arrives at MEPS, they will be given a head-to-toe assessment by a doctor. The doctor will be looking at everything from flat feet to vision, hearing, speech, and multiple other mental and physical attributes. Once the individual is given the go-ahead by the doctor, they proceed to the job selection station. An individual will select their job according to how well they scored on the ASVAB. If an individual scored the lowest score of 36, they will be very limited in their jobs that they can put down on the job selection. However, on the other hand, if an individual has scored a 99, they should theoretically be able to pick any job in the Air Force. Once an individual has booked their job, they would be put on a waiting list to come in for basic training. The wait usually ranges from 1 to 12 months. After the waiting time is over, the individual will come back to MEPS and get one more evaluation from the doc to make sure there are no new mental or physical problems before the enlistment. After the doc gives the final go-ahead, the individual will recite the oath of enlistment and be shipped out to basic training. At basic training, they will encounter many mental and physical challenges. Which brings me to my next topic, physical fitness. The Air Force has 4 categories on which physical fitness is evaluated: a timed run, a timed push-up, a timed sit-up, and an abdominal circumference. All 4 of these categories are combined together to give a composite score. The Air Force minimum passing score is 75%. However, just scoring a 75% is not enough to pass. There are a minimum number for each composition. For example, if an individual scores a 75% on the physical fitness test, but does not do the minimum number of push-ups, it would be considered a failure. However, if the individual completes all the minimums but does not score 75%, that would also be a failure. This test is fairly new to the Air Force. It's been around for about a year and a half. According to the Air Force Times, since September of 2011, more than 150 airmen, active duty, Guard, Reserve, have taken this test, and there is an 82.6% pass rate. Upon completion of basic training and physical fitness, the individuals will ship out to tech school. At tech school, they will learn their job description and duty descriptions. Upon completion of tech school, individuals will ship out to their permanent duty stations. Once they arrive at their permanent duty stations, they will immediately begin OJT, which is on-the-job training, and will be issued CDC's career development courses. CDCs are volumes of career-specific books, which help them specialize in their expertise. Once completion of OJT and CDCs, the member becomes an even more valuable asset to the Air Force because they are a qualified deployable asset. Another aspect of our job is supervisory role. With time comes rank. Once an individual achieves the rank of staff sergeant or higher, they are able to be put in the supervisory role of lower ranking co-workers. This is a very important part of the Air Force as we help shape and structure the future careers of our subordinates. When it comes down to it, an everyday life in the Air Force is just another job, a job that helps defend our nation's freedom. Our freedoms are a very important right, a right that some people take for granted. I hope now that I've told you a little bit about serving in the Air Force, from the requirements to join, to the physical fitness, to our duty description, you understand our nation's military pays the price of keeping our freedoms free. The next time you get a chance, tell one of these individuals thank you. Thank you very much.